Like, just stay out the way. Stay free, my brother. Stay free.
Yo, we got Vonnie dad calling me. He trying to hop on here.
Get him in.
Yeah, let me get off this.
Oh shit. Yo, Vonnie Pops? Oh shit.
Yeah, he calling my line. I'm finna call you back right now.
I bet. Oh nah. It's like a hotline in here, chat. Put it on the charger real quick. Yeah, chat. Damn. Vonnie Pops. I ain't gonna lie to you. When Vonnie Pops had called in and he was like, yo, my son telling, I was like, you're lying. Now, after everything that happened, I'm like, damn, this nigga was telling the truth the whole fucking time. His pops was telling the truth the whole time. Oh, we didn't finish watching the Trap Lil Ross video. Here we go. We had 1 more minute left. And then I think we might have Vonnie's dad on there.
Having negative evidence on screen in front of the jury for too long. He basically made it clear. He said Didi didn't type that message. He didn't write that message. He was resharing a post that was on another page. It was another random Instagram page. I've written it down, but it's not that important right now. But it was the footage of Quando Rondo screaming no on the street after what had happened to him and Lil Pab. And then that was followed by basically this comment, this caption that somebody else had made on their Insta post saying, Quando Rondo, why don't you have your
See my son free and everybody else locked up if I had the choice.
Yeah.
Nobody never revealed the full text message. I let my son know right away. You could come home tomorrow. Give him Von's murder. And you got me and your driver, Fats, or cousin, or whoever.
No, we're good now. Wait, but no, chat. I started off. I called him Big Vonnie. He corrected me. He says this is a hurtful situation, and he's not going by the name Big Vonnie. He says I could call him Hassan or I could call him Unk, but he's not taking that moniker in this conversation. So he's explaining. Sorry, I'm just recapping because they missed like 30 seconds of it. Okay, no. Continue, my brother.
I'm going to say this. I accept full responsibility because a man raises a man. You know what I mean? So regardless of what happened, this is the result of you not being a good parent. So if this is what happens after you being a good parent, not being a good parent, you gotta take it on the chin. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. So it's a wrestling match every day. This is my real life. You know what I mean? And I would never speak something like this and this horrific and it not be true. You know what I mean? Everything is already staged. Everything is already set up for them to win. And it's just what it is. And no, Durk didn't tell on Vonnie. Guess what? Durk actually freed himself up from the case when they say they got him saying, don't put no cards or no this or that in my name. So guess what? He let Vonnie know whatever it is that you're about to do or you're going to do, I don't want no parts in it. And guess what? When the FBI came to raid Little Durk was going to get his head clear and go turn himself into the police and let them know what Vonnie was about to do. But guess what? You guys came just in the nick of time before I got a chance to report his crimes to you all. So guess what? Only thing I'm saying he did is what he himself.
Wait, before who could report the crimes? You?
Before Durk could report the crimes. Let's just say Vonnie. I'm giving you. This is how Durk can beat the case. Let's just say Vonnie told Durk that everything that he was going to do. It's already recorded that Durk denounced whatever it is that he was about to do. He said, "Don't put anything in my name." So guess what? This is letting Vonnie know I'm not taking part in anything. But guess what? After everything took place, Vonnie went to the house and told Durk everything that he did. But guess what? Before Durk could get a chance to go report it to the authorities came and raided. So he was just on his way out the door to report to the authorities what Vonnie did. So now that Vonnie reported to himself to the authorities what he did, all Durk has to do is come back behind and say everything that Vonnie already told himself. So how is he telling on him? So guess what? Cuz is a real cousin. He slid for Von. When Von was dying out in the car, he said to Cuz, why did you let them shoot me? That was eating at Cuz's, and he couldn't sleep at night just thinking about that. And guess what? There's no way Durk.
Are you co-signing that your son basically was riddled with guilt? And you see,
I mean, I'm painting the picture for you. I'm painting the picture for you. I'm giving you the picture.
Because that's your son.
It's all false. It's all fake. It's all false. But I'm painting the picture for you and telling you how it's about to go.
Okay. Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? He's the best. He's the best cousin ever. And he had all the motive and all the everything to do anything because he was close to Devon. It was his cousin. They were so close they even shared each other's bank accounts. He had all the motive to do it. And then we got Durk saying, hey, don't do this and don't do that. And the dude did it anyway. So, no, my client, Durk Banks, is not guilty of anything other than being too late to call and warn the authorities about what Kayvon Grant was about to do. That's the only thing my client is guilty of. It's easy. This shit is easy. It's easy. This shit Mickey Mouse. It's bubble gum. And like I said, Lil Pab got back door. Ain't no way in hell you gonna take King Von from our side and you ain't gonna give us nobody from your side. Even though it should have been an NBA young boy for Von, but anybody get back is get back. It don't matter whether or not who it is. You know, this is what it is. So it's everybody sacrifice somebody. This is what this is. Period. No gray area to it. This is what this is. And like I said, for those that know, for him knowing what I know, why wouldn't I want him to spend the rest of his life in jail if that was a possibility? Why wouldn't I want him to? But guess what? It's not going to go that way. Y'all got down on a real person. Y'all got rid of a real person. And like I said, this is my real life. Y'all just fans. But just answer this question, Ak. I need you to answer this question because you're a real man. You're a real man, right?
Yeah.
I need you to answer this question. If everything that I say is true, from them taking me to go pay for the hit, from them robbing and taking all the money and everything else, and not telling King Von's family that Von died broke, not with $10 in his account. If all that is true, would I be wrong for feeling the way I'm feeling? Only if all that is true.
It's an interesting question, but that's still your son.
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. If everything is true,
I think you're wrong because listen, wrong or right, you gotta defend your son. Wrong or right, you gotta defend that son.
Okay, but so
the sins of the father gets paid for by the son.
Listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. So you telling me if my son took me with him to go pay Little Tim? If my son robbed my nephew of all his millions, didn't give his mother not one dime, and once I let my son know that I know everything that took place, and you still don't do nothing, you still don't do this, so you saying I'm still wrong, right?
You're still wrong because a parent should never look at a kid.
Okay, I accept it.
You brought him into the world unknowingly.
I accept that. Listen. I'll accept. You say what now?
You brought him into the world without his consent. A parent should never look at a kid.
Listen. I accept that 100%. And like I said from the beginning, I got to accept full responsibility because I didn't put all my morals and principles in them. So yeah, you're right.
But you should still support him. It's your son. You should still support him.
I mean, but this is the thing. It's fake. So I couldn't support him no more how than this. But me telling you give him King Von's murder, nigga, you can come home tomorrow. What we talking about? What more support do you need from a dad? I'm giving you a get out of jail free card, nigga. What more do you need? What more do you need? I mean, how real is that? How real is that? Me giving you a get out of jail free card, nigga. Give him King Von's murder, nigga. You got me and Fats to testify in your behalf to say we went and gave Lil Tim the money. You got me and you that no Durk asked you was it open and you told him it was off the hinges. Nigga, you come home tomorrow. We'll make it up with Von won. So everything else is my own selfishness, is my own madness because motherfucker backdoored me. Because if it's about the victim won. So what you talking about? You said it was already written. It was already written when he was born and when he was going to die. So what you talking about? And you saying he won? So you just disappointed because you got hurt and motherfucker ain't give you no money. And you disappointed they did it, but you can't be disappointed they did it because it was already written for him to die. So how you disappointed they didn't? Either you a Muslim or you ain't a Muslim.
Hey, a lot of people.
It's simple as that.
So a lot of stuff what you said with
Simple
Vonnie,
as that. It's simple as that, but it's the real. But it's the real.
No,
It's the
but
real.
a lot of people don't believe. A lot of people don't believe that first part. What
I mean,
you're saying.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker believes. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker believes. I'm giving them what it is. I'm giving the motherfucker what it is. You ain't gotta believe it. It didn't happen to you. It happened to me. This is my real motherfucking life.
If Vonnie had bust down some money with you, would you have not taken the demeanor?
Let me give you this. I want everybody to know this. Google what Islam say about killing a person. Once a person Googles what Islam says about killing a person, it's this. Guess what? The person has to either pay with their life, they can pay the family the blood money, not me, so they would have had to give the money to Tasha, or the family can forgive them. These are only the three outs that a person has when they kill a Muslim. These are the only three outs. So guess what? I brought the situation to my son. He denied it, even though he know 1,000% for sure what I'm saying is the truth. Pops, you tripping, man. My Bitcoin took off this, that, other. Go on, move around so you can get yourself together. But he knowing everything I'm saying is true. Or he say, damn, Pops, it is what it is. You right, I'm busted. Woo, woo. Here, take all the money back. You know, motherfucker ain't gonna do that. But that's what you have to be. You can't play blood money with something that you took. You got to return everything that you took, and now you got to pay out of your own personal money. You can't pay blood money with stolen funds. The stolen funds have to be returned, and then you pay from your own money. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not making this up. Everything is the truth, man. But yes, I wrestled with myself. This your son. I wrestled with myself, but guess what? I gave him a get out of jail free pass. So if this was real, nigga, give him King Von murder, nigga, come home tomorrow. Because they don't know about that.
Well,
and guess where I texted to him, too? Guess where I texted him to it, too? I texted him to his tablet. Who's monitoring his tablet? Who's monitoring his jailhouse tablet? So this only supports me going to 219 South Dearborn and letting them know about this. They don't care. Everything is rigged. They don't care. It's going to play out. Everything is scripted. It's going to play out just how they want it to play out. He's going to be bigger than life. Allegedly, 50 Cent gave India $300,000 or $400,000 for Durk a lawyer. Allegedly. That's what I've seen online. Guess what? Brian's still going to be the dog attorney. He's going to be the dog attorney. But they know what's up, too. It's just what it is. It's a society. And when you in that network, you in that network. And it's just what it is, and it's going to be over a whole lot of people's heads. Everybody ain't going to see this. And it ain't for everybody to see. But everybody ain't going to see this, but it's what it is.
But your son is trying to give up Durk. You said he should give up.
I wouldn't give a fuck what he do. It ain't going to happen. He's coming home. They're best friends. They're best fucking friends. So much so that it's like they're craziness. They're best fucking friends. Trust me. I guarantee you he walk. Fuck what he's trying to do. Let's see the end result.
Wait.
If he walk and Vonnie do time, motherfucker still mad at Vonnie. If Durk walk and Vonnie do time, is the motherfucker still mad at Vonnie? That's what I want to know.
So
is the motherfucker still mad at Vonnie if Durk walk? If Durk walk, even if Vonnie do get on the stand, is the motherfucker mad at Vonnie if Durk walk? And Vonnie do time?
Yeah, but if Durk,
the motherfucker still mad at Vonnie?
If Durk walks, Vonnie's cooked. They're not giving him that 5K one.
Okay, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? This is something he signed up for. We ain't gonna talk about what I said.
Would you trade Durk's freedom for your son's life? Would you trade Durk's freedom for your son's life?
Listen. You said what?
Would you, like, based on what you're saying, would you trade Durk's freedom for your son's life? Because I would think you would, no matter what, you want your son to come home.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
If basically Durk had to do life, but you get your son back next week, are you down to say, Durk, listen, you know, blood is thicker than water, I want my son back? Or are you standing on the principle to say, you know what? Hey, if my son got to go do that time, he got to go do that time.
Nigga, hold on. You talking too much, nigga. Free Vonnie. You talking too much, nigga. Free Vonnie. Nigga, now what? Yeah, free Vonnie. And a motherfucker bet not touch him, nigga. A motherfucker bet not touch him, nigga. Free Vonnie. And a motherfucker bet not touch him. That's who I am. If he get touched, it'll be from me. A motherfucker bet not touch him. That's mine.
Now, here's the thing. Because he's testifying against Durk, both of them not gonna come out of this case and both be free. It's one or the other.
Man, listen. Who texted me and said how much time they was gonna get?
Vonnie.
Did I text somebody and tell them how much time I was gonna get, or did they text me and let me know how much time they was gonna get before they could even get fucking arranged? So how the fuck somebody gonna text me and tell me how much time they gonna get before they even had preliminary hearings? Fuck a motherfucker gonna text me how much time they gonna get unless it's already written. It's already inked. Not 6 months into the motherfucker telling you how much time they gonna get. You less than 60 days in, a motherfucker telling you how much time they gonna do that. Get in. Where they do that at? Where they do that? Did I text somebody or did somebody text me?
I guess I'm asking these questions because I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm asking you. Let me ask you this question: did I text somebody or did somebody text me and
They
tell me how much
texted
time
you.
they would get?
But I'm asking your disposition.
Okay.
You
So
mentioned
I mean,
even religion.
one thing for sure, two things for certain. If I'm telling you, we originally got caught. We intentionally got caught. You think I don't know how much time I'm finna get out of this intentionally getting caught?
So
You think how much time I'm finna? So I'm finna intentionally get caught, and I'm finna roll the motherfucking dice with how much time I'm finna get.
wait, you think your son intentionally got caught?
I have already spoke to the people that I need to speak to, so they let me know how much time I'm getting.
Wait, hold on.
It's easy, man. Come on.
You think your son intentionally got caught?
Is this the first time you're hearing this?
Nah, I kind of want to.
Is this the first time you're hearing this?
So I've heard that he may have, left some breadcrumbs that maybe whatever, but
listen. I'm not just talking about intentionally got caught for his own well-being, so he can have a loophole for later. I'm talking about intentionally got caught for the industry that he's a part of. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is what come along with that. This is what this is.
So you think your son was lost in the sauce in the industry then?
I mean, they all is. It's what it is.
You think your son sold his soul?
It's what it is. I got a real question for you, Ak. I need you to answer this for me, and I need you to be serious. I need you to take this really, really serious. Okay. This is man to man. We all know what jogging suit little Durk turns himself in on. I got to turn myself in. We all know that it was a gray Nike Tech jogging suit, correct?
I did not know that. You're putting me on.
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, I'm going to inform you. Yes, he turned himself in with a gray Nike Tech jogging suit on. Okay.
Okay.
King Von did a video called "Why He Told." Yes. As you guys know, I've been referring to Durk as Mickey Mouse.
Why Mickey Mouse?
He told,
do you like Disney or something?
Hold on 1 second. Don't stop me, please, because I'm giving you valuable information quick and fast, and we really shouldn't have to go any further. It depends on where your understanding level is at. He had on a gray Nike Tech suit. He had on an OTF chain. He said that you could have stayed at my house. I would have bonded you out. This nigga Mickey Mouse, sit your dumb ass down. Do you put an OTF chain on a rat? Do you put a gray Nike Tech suit on a rat? Unless you're trying to say that the head of OTF is a rat. Von, a king of drill, is known for telling truth in their raps, not lies. Von said, I would have bonded you out. You could have stayed at my house. Von fought his body in 2 attempts with a public defender. So therefore, he couldn't have had any money when him and Big Mike was fighting the case. So who else could he be talking about but the person who turned himself? He didn't put a red Nike Tech suit on him. He put the same identical color Nike Tech suit on the rat that Durk turned himself in on. And not only that, he put an OTF chain on the stool pigeon. So how much more do you all need? I mean, literally, how much more do you all need? And it's right there in your face as clear as day. Ray Charles could see this. This is easy. Why are we even going through any more loops? And here you have someone that's literally tied to the situation that it's not an honor to be saying these things. I would have rather any of his ops had automatically did this on their own, not it come from the inside. And on top of that, King Von himself saying the ops don't have to play with me if something happened to me. It comes from the inside. So what more do we need to know? I mean, like, literally, what more do we need to know? Before I came out, everyone said this something just didn't seem right. Even the guards that were out there said the people had been already sitting here waiting on them to pull up. This is what the guards later on said. This is easy. How does Von and everyone in Von's entourage get shot? Only reason Little Tim got shot is because Slutty shot him. How is Little Tim able to get up off the ground with a firearm in his hand and leave the scene? And he's the first person to start shooting. And you know Little Tim didn't turn himself into the emergency room with a firearm on him. So what gun did you have to do ballistics off on to see if Little Tim shot Von? And then you had different caliber shells in King Von, so he has to beat the fucking case. This is easy.
Wait, there was different. It was different calibers.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes, there were different shooters. Of course there was. So therefore, even if there wasn't different calibers, you don't have a fucking gun from Little Tim to run ballistics on. Do you? Because you think he walked in the emergency room with a gun? Do you think he did that? Or no? He definitely didn't walk in the emergency room with a gun. So you never even had a fucking gun to run ballistics on for Tim even shooting Von. This shit is very easy. This shit is not hard.
Yeah, but he's caught on video. I know they might not have the gun, but like it's.
I mean, video. I wouldn't give a fuck about video. That was a starter pistol. That was a fucking starter pistol. What do you have to run ballistics on? I don't give a fuck about a video. Yeah, I shot a fucking starter pistol. Where's the fucking gun at for you to run ballistics on? Please tell me. Because if you don't have one, get the fuck out of my face. It's easy. I mean, this is easy. This is not rocket science, man. I don't know why y'all making this shit hard.
So who do you think shot King Von then?
I mean, several different people shot him. Little Tim definitely shot him.
So
Atlanta police shot him.
Oh.
And someone else shot him in order for Muwap to be yelling, because you hear him on the video, shoot him, kill him, shoot him, kill him. And this is something that he told me, that he told Von's guard. Shoot him, kill him. Obviously, this is someone that was shooting. I wasn't there, so I can't say that, but I know he's not going to be saying, shoot him, kill him, if the person is not someone that needs to be shot and killed. Obviously, he's someone that was firing a firearm. And you can go back on YouTube and you can find all of this, or where Muwaps is saying, shoot him, kill him. So obviously, this is someone that was causing problems, discharging a firearm. I mean, this is very easy, man. I don't want it to be true, but it is. And like I said, a lot of Muslims are disappointed in me for me talking like this, but it didn't happen to them. And the Muslims didn't turn their back on a person that gives his heart to the Muslim community. No one is perfect. My people could have never got out on any of my Muslim brother people like that, and I don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? And if my Ibn won't listen to me, then me and my Ibn ain't got nothing else to talk about. That's simple as that, because my Muslim brotherhood comes before anything. You know, so it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Like I said, it's what it is, man. You know?
Are you hoping this case gets resolved in a particular way? Do you know, I don't want to say a horse in the race, but like, what is your hope that happens here?
I mean, what's going to happen is Durk is going to get found not guilty. Vonnie's going to go to jail for 6 or 7 years. That's it.
You said, Vonnie's going to do 6 or 7?
Yeah, Vonnie's going to do 6 or 7. A shoe is not an identification mark. Let me show you something. Let me explain something to you. People wear masks nowadays for a reason. No face, no case. My phone can be pinging from the location. You can have the same exact identical Air Force Ones with a scuff on them, but that wasn't the last pair of Air Force Ones that they made. That's not the last pair of True Religion jeans that they made. So we have all these people that did this in Fatburger or wherever they are, In-N-Out Burger, after they commit this crime with the same clothes that they have on at the gas station. But whoa, is these the only pair of True Religions they make? No! Is this the only this? No! Do we have a face? Do we have someone coming from under that mask saying he was the shooter, he was the shooter, he was the shooter, he was the shooter, he was the shooter? And if we do have someone coming up under that mask, identifying the people that were under that mask, how credible is this person? Does this person have some reason to save his own ass? Because if his credibility is shot, then hey, this guy could possibly lie, and I can't take a Air Force One and a pair of True Religions as a positive ID. So yeah, I see these True Religions and these Air Force Ones at this gas station where Little Pab is murdered, and I see these same True Religions and these Air Force Ones at In-N-Out Burger with no mask on. They seem to be, but excuse me, juror, is this the last pair of True Religions? Is this the last? No, it's not. So we can't convict the person off of circumstantial evidence. There has to be clear-cut proof with not a shadow of a reasonable of doubt. And when there's doubt, you have to apply not guilty. Simple. This is very easy.
I might be doubling back on something you said, so forgive me if I'm asking the question twice. So you do believe that, you know, the rumor that Vonnie ran through Von's crib and took all the shit and, you know, took it for himself is just, you know, because there's a rumor that after Von died.
That's not true. Listen. No, that's not true.
Okay.
Von had control of every fucking thing. He didn't go through and take anything. He had everything before he died. There was nothing he could take that he didn't already have. Only thing that came up missing was the hard drive while we were there. You know what I mean? So that's it, and that's knowledge, no knowledge of the world. That was the most valuable thing there. You know what I mean? Is this what it is? Because I mean, the music is the music. That's what this is all about, the music. So it's what it is. If it's not Von's voice singing it, it's somebody else singing it. You know, R. Kelly wrote Fortunate. R. Kelly wrote Fortunate. Maxwell sang it. So maybe this is why dude music sounds so much like Von now. Maybe he done turned himself up a notch for a reason now. This is what it is. And that all these niggas acting with their shit don't act like I'm studying these niggas. Von wrote that verse for Durk. That's not Durk. Von wrote that verse for Durk. When all these niggas acting like shit with that shit, when he studying these niggas, lamb truck sitting so low, got a duck, that's crown my pillow. Von wrote that verse.
How do you know that?
Von wrote that whole motherfucking song, but Durk, I know it, but Durk performed it. Durk performed it. That's why it's hitting the way. That's the way it's hitting the way it's hitting. You know what I'm saying? Von wrote that.
Hey, why haven't you gone to a court hearing yet? You know, your son's about to testify tomorrow.
Listen, like I said, why would you go to a court hearing and everything is already set up? Everything is already how it's gonna be. If you ain't got, if a person intentionally got caught, and I know they intentionally got caught, what the fuck am I going to a court hearing for? And I already know what the outcome is going to be. Y'all don't know what the outcome is going to be. This is y'all is all about this shit. I've been knowing what's going on. Answer this question. If they did pay Little Tim to kill Von, if they did, only if, is it possible that Quando backdoored Pap so it could seem like that we got retaliation on that side? Listen very carefully to what I said. Only if we paid Little Tim to kill Von. After the fact, we need to make OTF look tough and look hard. Is it only a possibility? Is there 1% of a chance that Quando and them could backdoor Lil Pap? Is there 1% of a chance?
It's a possibility. But also here's the thing: why would he backdoor his cousin? And then also like,
I mean, is it his real cousin? Why? It's his real cousin. The reason why you would backdoor because you took someone from our side.
And also, wasn't he in the car when the shots got fired? Wasn't he in the car?
You said what?
Wasn't Quando in the car?
I don't know that. You talking about Pat?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I heard he was in the store. I don't know. But I don't know. But like I said, it's a strong possibility. If I pay you to kill somebody, a large amount of money, and I tell you, hey, to make this look good, somebody from your side has to die. It's what it is. I'm not even going to accept to the payment if I'm not a cruddy type person. Now, if I deny the payment to kill somebody, then therefore, get the fuck out of here. I ain't finna sacrifice nobody. But if I accept payment to kill somebody, that means I'll go as far as sacrificing somebody. And maybe, I don't think they're real blood cousins. Can you please find that out, Act, to see if they're really blood related and see if Little Pap's family smells something fishy about his death? That's my assignment, like your assignment for me. Just like you get up with me to see what's really going on. Have you spoken to Pap's family? They're the victims. They're the victims. Don't talk to the people who allegedly are causing the harm and causing the trouble. Talk to the people that's hurting. Reach out to Pap's family. Are they really blood related? How long have you been? These type of things. Are you okay? All these type of things. Don't reach out to the people that's allegedly causing the problem. Check on his mama and make sure they good. See if they was real family. Or it was just somebody calling each other cousin and they really wasn't. You know, it's just what it is, man. I mean, it's just what it is, man. Everything I give you is going to be the truth, man. I don't play games. But like I said, this killing me, man. This shit killing me, man. But guess what? God only tests who he loves, man. God tests who he loves, man. You think I don't wrestle with myself, nigga, be with your son to the end no matter what. So what? He said, fuck you and everybody else, nigga, that's still your son, nigga. And you ain't do what you was supposed to do as a father with raising him, nigga. And you claim you Muslim. You say Von won, nigga, when he got killed. What you talking about? He mad because they just killed him and played you out the money, nigga. And they treated you like a bitch and took you with him to go pay for the hit. Nigga, you mad because they played you like a hoe, nigga. Put your feelings to the side, nigga. What's written is written, nigga.
What's
It's
your
simple
thoughts?
as that, man. You think I don't have these conversations with myself?
What about Big Durk? You know, you're a father. He's a father. What would you say to him? You know, he's been at court every day.
Ain't nothing I can say to him that I ain't already said to him.
Have you spoken to him?
If I ain't got nothing good to say out my mouth about a person, I'm gonna remain silent.
But you and
Yo,
him
you was best friends with King Von's dad. My fault. You was best friend with King Von's dad, right? Sue. That was my brother, man. That was my brother. You know what I mean? We were only children by our moms for a long period of time, and you know the whole city knows that this is what it is. You know what I mean? Everybody knows this is what it is.
Hey, I seen Kayla corrected that. Hey, listen, they were not Vonnie and King Von were not officially related.
I mean, I'm surprised she connected it. I'm surprised she corrected it because Vonnie is her people. I'm surprised she did that. That's surprising, but hey, at least she got some truth on her.
Yeah, because a lot of people looked at her a little bit odd for that because Durk is basically saying.
I'm gonna give you this. Go back to the video, the YouTube video, when Kayla's son said somebody did something to my uncle. Listen very carefully. None of y'all have to do nothing to my grandpa. That's not nice. They've never met Silk. He never met Silk. The only person he considers grandpa is me. So guess what? They were talking. The little kid's eyes were closed in the back seat after they picked him up from school. They're on Bluetooth. Well, he's paying attention to them. He never met his grandfather. I'm his grandpa. He asked his mom, "Do you miss Von?" She said, "Yeah." He said, "Do Vonnie do?" She said, "Yeah." He said, "Why?" Why would a person say why? Is why derogatory? Why you didn't wash the dishes? Why you didn't take out their garbage? Why you didn't come pick me up on time? Is why a derogatory comment? Especially after I asked the person, did a person miss a person? I said, "Do Vonnie do?" She said, "Yeah." He said, "Why?" Is that something you expect someone that was close to a person to say? A little kid? That's why they kill the kids and kill a whole family when they go do a murder. Because the kids pick up everything. It's easy, man. It's easy. Everything is there. I know y'all don't want it to be so, but it is what it is, man. You know, and my speech ain't gonna stop nothing. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Will you embrace your son when he comes home?
My buddy, huh?
Will you embrace your son when he comes home?
For what? Fuck, I'm embracing for nigga. You know what you gotta do. This is Islam. You ain't fix the problem, nigga. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
Wait. How could he fix the problem again? Does he have to like repent to Allah?
Listen. You gotta Google it. I'm tired of repeating this shit.
Yeah.
You gotta Google it and read it for yourself, so it'll be your own personal knowledge, man.
Okay.
It doesn't bring me joy, and it doesn't bring me joy or excitement to speak about this, man.
Tell me what to Google. Tell me what to Google.
What does Islam say for killing someone?
How
what does Islam say as a Muslim for killing someone?
Repent as a Muslim for murder. Here we go.
Yeah, come on, man. We can.
They said you got to fulfill the right of Allah, fulfilling the right of the victim's family, and then acknowledge the right of the victim. Is it just general steps, or there's like actual steps?
It's blood. It says blood money. Google blood money in Islam for murder.
Okay. Let me see.
I mean, it's a such thing as a wrongful death suit. Why are we having such a problem out of this? If there's a wrongful death suit, the people pay the family or the people who died for retribution for the life, right?
It said blood money in Islam, known as Daya or Dia, is financial compensation paid to the victim or the victim's heirs for unlawful homicide, bodily harm, or accidental injury. It acts as an alternative to physical retribution or capital punishment. It offers a legal path to reconciliation. How much money you think? You think he should give to Lil Pop's family?
I mean, I can't put a price on that. That's not my thing. Shit, you can't put a price on nobody. There ain't no dollar amount when it's dealing with mine. Shit, they could have loved Lil Pap like I love Von. So I'd be bogus as hell to say what then they got to say it. A motherfucker gonna tell me what's comfortable for me with a person that I love. I ain't gonna never be bogus like that, because I ain't gonna never down a person deceased one and love one, because mine's deceased and love. They can love theirs just as hard as me. So I ain't gonna do that.
Wow.
I'm a real dude, man. I'm a real dude, regardless of what the people think and this, that, and other. Those that know. And those that don't know, they don't need to know.
Is it part of Islam
real, you know?
that the father, maybe you need to, contribute some financial along with your son to the family?
What the fuck would I contribute some financial along with him, and he killed him and took all the motherfucking money? I don't need to give him a motherfucking thing. What the fuck I need to give him something for? Are you stupid?
Oh, I thought maybe it was
I need to give him some money so he took all the money. He took all the... Wait a minute. Once again, but I accept full responsibility. Yeah, the cat is out the bag now. Like I said, I wasn't there to raise him all the way up to 15, 16, 17. Comfortable with doing that for you. This is stuff as a parent as well. I got to be responsible for that. What child is comfortable with saying that to their dad? There was a father that was a good father. That don't make a child. That something has to be wrong with that picture. If a child is comfortable with telling their daddy, "Come on, let's go roll on a mission," what the fuck have you been showing this child?
Oh, okay. Could you answer this question, because this is the confusing part for me. So I listened to a lot of other guys who kind of supposedly knew Vonnie, like in Chicago. Whether it's like, people who have heard about him or never heard about him, whether it's like I'm listening to like Trenches News, I see Big Mike do some interview. I've seen a bunch of people. They all kind of describe Vonnie. They call him a goofy. They say like he would never do shit like this. You know what I mean? Like, so.
I mean, listen. A person could say he could never do shit like that, but he's so stupid and slow. He locked up for orchestrating a murder. So what the fuck makes you think he didn't orchestrate this one? Ooh. Not the claim that y'all saying it's so lame for doing this shit. He done orchestrated one already, so what makes you think he wasn't orchestrating one before?
Maybe this was his first time.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So if a person that don't have the capabilities, they're Poindexter. You ain't got the capabilities of doing it, you can't do it. It ain't in you, it ain't in you. You can't make a person do something that ain't in you, it ain't in you. It's as simple as that. It ain't in you, it ain't in you. It's definitely in you when you already got the millions. You ain't got to wait till a motherfucker dies to get the millions. You already got it, and you ain't got to pull a trigger. You just orchestrated something. You ain't got to pull a trigger and see a motherfucker motherfucker not breathing, and motherfucker say, "Oh, I'm still breathing." You got to go back and put some more in the motherfucker. You ain't doing that. You paying to get it done. How easy is it to pay for a hit? The hard part is killing the motherfucker.
Do you think your son Vonnie's a killer?
I mean, a killer is a person that pulls the trigger. No, not at all.
So you don't think he built like that?
Okay. He's a businessman. He's a businessman. He's a businessman. That's what the fuck he is. The man cold. I ain't gonna lie. If his heart was good, the man cold. He just ain't shit. He cold. I ain't gonna lie. He cold. Ain't too many motherfuckers gonna pull one over his head. He cold.
I don't know if you follow the trial, but like, are you on good terms with him now? I don't know if you are. Are you?
I mean, would you be on good? Why would I be? You just asked something. If you're on good terms with him, you're gonna be at the court, right? You asked, well, who's I on good terms with?
Yeah, but I guess I asked that because I'm like,
who did you ask was I on good terms with?
Your son.
Once again, if every fucking thing I said is true, should I be on good terms with him?
I would guess
you
not.
don't know it's fucking true, but you don't know it's fucking true. But like I said, your son took you to go pay for your nephew's murder and robbed your nephew for all the fucking money and didn't do nothing for nobody. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? You would be on good terms with your son, and you know everything that he's going through right now is orchestrated. You know it's not real. So I'm going to give him a tissue and some this and it's all set up. You don't know it's set up. I know it's set up. So I'm like, hey, son, do you need anything? Is everything okay? Is everything all right, man? You need me to come see you? You need me to do anything? Ain't nobody messing with you or nothing there? I know you're going through a lot, son, right now, but, you know, everything's going to be okay. What the fuck I'm going to do that for? And I know this shit is all premeditated.
So wait.
Y'all don't know this. I know this. Y'all don't know this. I know this.
Well, if we're to believe all that, maybe he looks at you and he's like,
I don't care whether you believe
if
it or
I
not.
got
I don't
King
care whether
Von
you believe
killed,
it or not.
do you fear that your son will try to take you out? I guess I got to get to the straight shit. Because if you're saying he's capable of this,
I'm gonna give you this. No one can die without God's permission. And I'm gonna say this: only I know. Allah knows, and my son knows, and Durk knows, little Durk knows, whether or not everything what I'm saying is true, and Fats knows, and little Tim knows whether or not everything I'm saying is true. You understand me? So if everything I'm saying is true, and I'm killed for speaking the truth, is it about this life that's only temporarily, where a person may live 60 to 70 years, maybe 100, maybe 90 years old? Maybe 100, but when you die, you're either going to be in hell forever, or in or in heaven forever. So, which one should I be more concerned with? A 70, 80 year? You got people that's dying at 50 years old, 60 years old. Should I be concerned with that? The 50, 60-year-old lifespan, or 80-year-old lifespan, or fucking 100 lifespan, opposed to dying now at 50 years old and winning for the rest of my life because I spoke the truth? What would make more sense? For the person on the outside looking in, they're scared. But for the person who knows that it's 100% the truth, who gives a fuck? Bring it. It's martyrdom. You know what I mean? It's easy, but for a person that's not me, you don't understand it. It's ludicrous. It's this, that, and other. But if a person is killed for speaking the truth, they won. They won. Whether you all know it or not, who cares? The person who's speaking knows whether or not it's the truth or not. That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, it's not hard. Like I said, I'm not worried about anything. No soul shall leave here without God's permission. You know what I mean? And like I said, anybody kill me, you just gave me a free ticket to paradise. You may not know it, but actually the ones who perpetrated the crime, they definitely know it. But the other people, they don't know it, but I know it. The people who know that it really took place, they know it. But the outsiders, the acts of this, they don't know it. But the people who really did it and know everything that I'm saying is the truth, they know it right away. We just gave this guy a free ticket to heaven.
Hey, Vonnie, from what I'm hearing, he's doing last-minute preparations with the prosecutors, the AUSAs. He's going to take the stand most likely tomorrow, if not Thursday. Well, actually, no, tomorrow is Thursday, unless I'm tripping. No, not tomorrow's not Thursday. Now, if you could send him one message, and we all know he got to burn the phone up in the cell. If you could send him one message, you are his father.
Well, if he did, guess what? He doesn't have it anymore now. Thanks, Zach. They say you the police. I guess.
No. Well, listen.
He's gonna. We say we all know he has a burner phone.
And let me tell you.
Doesn't have it anymore. You really
No, he still has it. No, he still has it.
You're really a police ass nigga.
No. He still has it. I'm gonna tell you why I know he has it. Because 6ix9ine is one of my close friends.
I mean, is it for you to tell the fucking world?
I'm telling you this. 6ix9ine, one of my close friends, and when 6ix9ine was cooperating, 6ix9ine had an iPad, he had a cell phone, a laptop, he had everything. When you start telling,
you want him to get some more time?
No, when you start telling, they don't treat you like regular inmates. They might give him a massage. They gonna give him. He has a laptop. Okay. When you start telling, and you work for the government, they give you special privileges. He not in regular jail. You know he not in regular jail. When 6ix9ine was telling, 6ix9ine could have FaceTime me in that bitch. 6ix9ine was having it good.
This is the first thing I would tell my son. I love you, and I always will love you. Repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make sincere tawbah, and do what Islam say do. That's it. I love you. I forgive you. But you got to do what's right in Islam. That's it. That's it. I can't say that I'm taking responsibility for not raising him right, but then it still ain't going to forgive him. He a Muslim. Do what Islam say do when this happens. And that's it. We ain't got nothing. If Allah forgives you, how I ain't going to forgive you? I'm your own fucking daddy, and I'm telling you, I'm part of the reason why you fucked up like you fucked up, because I didn't be a good father. So how I could even call myself not gonna forgive him? How?
You know what I realized?
A cold piece of shit.
I
have to be a cold piece of shit.
Vonnie, I'll say this: if Durk beats this case and you come home in 3, I'll help you with a GoFundMe. Okay, let's get $1 million to the victim's family. Let's get $1 million to them. They deserve it. They've been through hell.
You're talking about me because I'm a victim as well. because I had to endure this fucking shit.
I mean, yeah, you could. I don't know, whatever piece of the million you want, you could get. Fuck it.
I mean, I would say this act. I would say this act really for real. You all don't know. This is not. I'm not going to say it's entertainment because you've met these people, so you might have this genuine concern and liking for them. But this is something that I actually went through. I mean, literally went through. Just imagine, just for 1 second, if you could just close your eyes for 1 second and say, what if all this fucking shit is true? Can you imagine what the fuck this guy has went through? We don't want to believe it because it sounds like a real fucking crazy story. But what if any of this is true? Wow, God has most really chosen this guy to put this guy through something and he hasn't lost his fucking mind. Because this is what this is. You know what I mean? It's just what this is, man. Like I said, I love my son. And I'm going to always love him. But do what Islam say do and fix the problem. That's it. That's it.
Vonnie, the world looks at you. Your father has expectations of you, regardless of how this happens. I guess we gotta wait and see. We'll wait and see to see. You know, you've said a lot of things, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Even I'll give you the credit to say a lot of things you said the first time did come through, right? Like I think a lot of people are like, no, none of this is happening. It's kind of going down exactly how you thought you actually said it was. You know, you were pretty much the first person that confirmed that your son was cooperating. You know, we got to call a spade. So we're kind of here wondering, waiting, trying to see what happens. And, you know, I guess we're going to come back with either, not only a verdict, but I do agree with you. Hopefully all the families who have been hurt, all the victims, the real true victims of this crime, this horrific event.
And it's the mothers. It's the mothers.
Yes.
You know, don't take away from my fathers, but it's the mothers. And the mothers are the first ones to be compensated because we as men, we can go get another woman, go start a whole new family. These women are stuck raising our children and so on and so forth. And sometimes these women are such in bad situations, you just never know what happened. It's a lot of down low people in Atlanta. A person can get a boyfriend didn't touch my child. Anything, any of these things can happen. You understand? So these are the situations and circumstances I put them in by leaving them. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring another nigga around my child. And there's a lot of them down low people there. You understand what I'm saying? So you never know what took place. And she hate me for that. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. You know what I mean? So I got to accept responsibility, man. This is what it is. But you got to fix what you got to fix. That's it. It's me and my son against the world. That's a fact. That's a fact. I still got him tatted on my arm. Even when he did what he did. You know, it's what it is.
Wow.
It's what it is. It's what it is. You know
Mr.
what I mean?
Thank you.
You said what? Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. No. I won't let you finish. I might have to charge my phone and say my damn charger right here is not working, so I got to charge my phone over there. But I'm on 1%, so if I do cut off, I could call you back. I do appreciate. Yeah. By the way, your voice is necessary. Your son is as a centerpiece to this case as could be. Okay, you know, everyone, while we're analyzing this, you know, no matter, even if I don't agree with you or not, you have an insight that I could never have. That's your son up there. That's your son that's in this situation. That's your son that, despite how you look at the situation and how you might treat it, and my phone just died. Perfect. Let me charge up real quick. What the fuck? Yo, this charger fucking stopped working. I know why. Give me a second, chat.